Hello and welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy this story. I'm going to try and upload a new story each day. The Eldritch Emissary of the ancient Carisbrooke Castle. In the heart of the mist-laden Isle of Wight stood the ancient Carisbrooke Castle, its towering spires piercing the dense fog like spectral fingers. Amongst its aged stones and echoing corridors, a diplomat named Holly found herself thrust into a nightmarish ordeal. Holly, the seasoned negotiator, had been summoned to the castle for delicate peace talks between neighboring nations. Little did she know that these negotiations would lead her into a realm of darkness beyond her wildest imaginings. As Holly arrived at the castle, she was greeted by an air of palpable unease. The servants whispered of strange occurrences, of shadows that moved of their own accord, and of an otherworldly presence that haunted the ancient halls. Undeterred, Holly pressed on with the negotiations, hoping to broker a peace that would spare her people from the horrors of war. But her hopes were shattered when the emissary of the opposing nation arrived, shrouded in a cloak of darkness and mystery. The emissary spoke in a voice that seemed to echo from the depths of the abyss, and as Holly looked into its eyes, she saw a glimmer of ancient malice that chilled her to the bone. It brought with it an ancient curse, a pact forged in blood and shadow, that bound the fates of nations together in a web of darkness. As the negotiations progressed, Holly realized that she was not just dealing with a rival nation, but with forces beyond human comprehension. The emissary wielded powers that defied explanation, twisting the minds of those around it and sowing discord amongst the negotiators. With each passing hour, Holly felt the weight of the curse pressing down upon her, suffocating her with its malevolent presence. She knew that if she did not act swiftly, her people would be doomed to suffer the consequences of this unholy pact. Determined to unravel the dark mystery that lay at the heart of Carisbrooke Castle, Holly delved into its secrets, uncovering ancient tomes and forbidden rituals hidden within its labyrinthine corridors. But the deeper she delved, the more she realized that some secrets were never meant to be unearthed. As the night wore on, the castle itself seemed to come alive with malevolent energy, its walls pulsing with unseen power. And in the darkest depths of the dungeon, Holly finally came face to face with the true horror that lurked within. The Eldritch Emissary, a being of pure darkness and despair, stood before her, its form shifting and twisting like smoke in the wind. With a voice that resonated with the echoes of ages long past, it spoke of ancient prophecies and forbidden knowledge, weaving a tapestry of terror that ensnared Holly's mind. But even in the face of such overwhelming horror, Holly refused to surrender. With a strength born of desperation, she confronted the emissary, wielding the knowledge she had gleaned from the castle's darkest secrets like a weapon against the darkness. In a final, desperate battle against the forces of evil, Holly unleashed powers she never knew she possessed, calling upon ancient magics to banish the Eldritch Emissary back to the depths from whence it came. And as the first light of dawn broke over the horizon, the curse that had plagued Carisbrooke Castle for centuries was finally lifted, leaving Holly to ponder the true nature of the darkness that lurked within the hearts of men. With the sun's rays dispersing the lingering shadows of the night, Holly emerged from the depths of Carisbrooke Castle, weary but triumphant. Yet, as she stepped out into the morning light, she knew that her ordeal was far from over. The curse may have been lifted, but the scars it left upon her soul ran deep. She could feel the taint of darkness clinging to her, whispering secrets of forbidden knowledge and ancient evils yet to be unleashed. Returning to her people, Holly found herself haunted by visions of the Eldritch Emissary and the horrors she had witnessed within the castle's walls. Though she tried to bury her memories beneath the weight of her responsibilities, she knew that she could never truly escape the darkness that had consumed her. As weeks turned into months, the memory of Carisbrooke Castle faded from the minds of the people, becoming little more than a whispered legend passed down through the generations. But for Holly, the nightmare never truly ended. Haunted by the spectre of the Eldritch Emissary, she found herself drawn back to the castle time and time again, unable to resist the pull of its dark allure. Each visit revealed new horrors hidden within its depths, a constant reminder of the darkness that lurked just beyond the veil of reality. But amidst the darkness, Holly also found moments of fleeting beauty, small glimmers of hope that pierced the gloom like shafts of sunlight through storm clouds. In the eyes of her people, she saw resilience and courage, a strength born of adversity that refused to be extinguished by the shadows. And though the memory of the Eldritch emissary would forever haunt her dreams, Holly found solace in the knowledge that she had faced the darkness and emerged victorious. For even in the darkest of times, there is always a flicker of light, a spark of hope that refuses to be extinguished. And as long as that light burned within her, Holly knew that she would never truly be alone in the darkness. For she was not just a diplomat or a negotiator, but a beacon of hope in a world consumed by fear. And no matter how dark the night may seem, she would always be there to guide her people towards the dawn. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this story. Please don't forget to like, and even better, like and subscribe. Thank you very much, and I hope you have had a great day.